guys, it's Lindsay and I'm back with a little bit of advice for you guys. And this one is 10 things I wish I knew when I was in college. I'm 27 now, so I've been out of college for like a minute, and so these are things that I want you to know. 10 things I want you to know and 10 things I wish I knew. Let's just get started with some advice. Advice number 1, you're probably going to change your major at least one time. Actually, I heard a statistic, and don't quote me on it, but I think the average person changes their majors about 3 times. I changed mine. I went into college with interior design, which I still love art, and I switched to communications, and then I ended up with journalism. So if you go into college thinking that you want to do one thing and then you change it, that's okay. It's kind of hard to deal with at first because my identity for myself was I was an interior designer. If not, then what was I? So it was really hard for me to admit that I wanted to do something different. So I did, and honestly it worked out. I ended up becoming a reporter, working as a journalist in marketing, media, all of the above. So you're probably gonna change your major, and that's totally okay. It works out. But my advice on that is when you do pick out your major, pick something where the electives are the same no matter if you change it. So for example, when I did design, the electives for design were the same as any other major. Versus if I were to start in journalism, I would have had to go to school like 1 or 2 years longer because the interior design requirements were not electives for a different major. So definitely do your research because you might change your major. So pick the major, if you're between 1 or 2 of them, pick a major that the electives will translate, so you do not have to go to school any longer than you need to or spend more money than you need to. You just want to get those electives out of the way. Tip number 2 of things I wish I knew. You're probably not gonna like your first roommate. I was so excited freshman year to meet my roommate, and she was not as excited to meet me. She liked me, but she didn't like any of the same things as me. She lived like close to our school, so she'd go home like every weekend, so she was never there, which I didn't mind. I loved the place to myself, but I was just wishing we would bond. I hoped that we would be best friends, but we weren't. You don't always like your roommate, and in the future, I had an evil roommate, or random roommate at one time, and I had to move out because she was harassing me. So those things happen, and that's okay. You expect to be best friends with your roommates, but you're not always gonna be best friends with your roommate. Tip number 3, do internships. So at my college, we weren't really eligible for internships until like junior year, but I had changed my major, back to tip number 1, but I had changed my major my junior year, going into junior year. So I knew that sophomore summer, I had to find something if I wanted to catch up with all the other students that had been studying journalism since the beginning, because I wasn't. I needed to stand out. Do internships, even if you are not eligible for college in your actual college like fairs that you have, you can still find an internship. Go online, post it on Facebook, ask your friends, work for a family, just intern with anyone. The fact that you've just done something that's sort of in your field just shows people that you have some experience. It will give you kind of a leg up to get the internship that you want. At school, go to every internship or job fair that there is and sign up for it. Even if you don't like it, sign up for it, because you don't know who's gonna pick you. You just need to get your foot in the door. Since I had that internship and I did that one for an entire year because I loved it so much, they asked me back. It opened doors for me. I was able to get the next year an internship at ABC. I got to work at Kiss FM. I got to do so many internships, so just do it. Do as many as possible. I had like 3 internships at once. Once you get older in school, you don't have to take as many classes. Take that time to get internships and to explore what you want. It is going to help you immensely with your future. Just do it. Tip number 4, get a mentor, you guys. The best thing I ever did was get a mentor. Even if you don't think your school has a mentor, they do for you. Go to your advisors. Make your advisor your best friend and ask them for a mentor. Because when I switched to journalism school, I had found out that all freshmen in journalism got a mentor freshman year. Well, I came to journalism my junior year. I did not have a freshman year mentor. On top of that, I wanted to work in entertainment news. Our school did not have an entertainment department. They did not have internships for entertainment. So you know what I did? I made an appointment with my mentor. I walked in and I said, I want a mentor for an entertainment journalist, reporter, someone who works for a TV show, who went to our school. Like, they can give you people who are alumni of your school that are out in the real world. So I said, who lives in California that went to ASU that could be my mentor? Please give me one. And they did. They gave me 2. They gave me the executive producer of Extra TV and the executive producer of Discovery Channel. So go to your advisor and ask for a mentor. Even if no one tells you that's an option, they will likely have a mentor for you because it worked for me. And a little extra credit tip for you guys here, follow up with that mentor. Seriously, I am 27 now. I was 20 at the time. I still talk to my mentors. I still follow up with them. And the #1 thing they told me is they came to the school, they spoke, they were alumni, they gave their card out to people. And out of every student, I am the only person who followed up with them, who met with them in person, who sent them emails periodically, who asked them questions. I'm the only one. So do not think that these people are not going to have time for you or not able to help you because they're helping so many other people, because the majority of people don't try. And if you try, you stand out and these people will help you, because I now work with my mentor sometimes. They help me out and we are an even playing field now, and this totally helps me. And no one told me I could have a mentor. I just went in and asked for one. So the biggest thing I can tell you is if you want to be successful in your career, ask for a mentor and get one. Tip number 5, your parents miss you way more than you'll ever know. It wasn't until like now, like years after college, that my parents told me they cried when I left. And I left, I had no idea. I was like, okay, bye. I was so excited to be in college. I went away, I went to Arizona, I'm from Illinois. Your parents miss you. So go and call them as much as you can and really realize that it's hard for them without you there. I didn't realize that, and now that I'm older, I miss them. I live in California now, they're still in Illinois, and you only have so much time with your mom and dad. So really cherish the time that you have and make time for them, because when you get older, all you want is that time with them. So know that they miss you and really think about that. And give them a call every once in a while, because they're your biggest cheerleaders. Tip number 6, making new friends in college. Okay, so this is like my same tip as I did in my high school video. Just say hi to everyone. This rings true for like your entire life. The best time to meet someone new is like the first week of school. You can talk to that cute person sitting next to you in class. It's the first day, no one knows anyone. It's a reason to say hi to someone and get it out of the way. Your friends are probably gonna change throughout the school year. People realize what they like and what they don't like, but you know, go say hi to everyone. You never know who you're talking to. It could be someone you work with in the future. This person could be in your class again. They can end up being your best friend. They can end up being your boyfriend or girlfriend, someone you marry one day. You never know who you're talking to. So always say hi, be kind to everyone. And the biggest tip I have for making friends is just make people feel good. People don't remember what you do or how cool you are. They remember how you make them feel. So go to people and say hi with the goal of that you want to make their day better. And if you do that, you will have friends and people who know you. So don't worry, you are going to make so many friends and have so much fun. Tip number 7, if you're not a morning person, do not take morning classes. I am not a morning person. If you have an 8 a.m. class and it happens to be like a lecture, you will probably never go. I missed it almost every time. And so if you don't have to take a class in the morning, try not to. I know when you're a freshman, it's a little bit harder to get the classes you want because the upperclassmen, they have first right to classes, but I mean, my freshman year, all my classes started at noon, so you will be fine. And that was the best decision I ever made because I could work out before. I went to Arizona State, so I could go to the pool before class. I could do homework before class. If you're not a morning person like me, make afternoon classes and do yourself a favor, because that's the best part about college is you can make your own schedule. Tip number 8, take online classes for the classes you do not like. I did not like math, I took an online math class. I did not like statistics, I took an online statistics class. What's great about that is you can use your book for all of the tests. It's at home and they allow you to do open book. You can get help from people that help you. You can do it on your own time as long as it's due by the time it's done. If you don't like a class, it's probably not part of your major anyways. Math wasn't a major one in mine. So take an online class and make your life a little bit easier. That's like the biggest tip I can do. Like, take classes you don't like online. Tip number 9, take electives that you think are fun. I took business as an elective. I love business. English classes, I was a reporter, I had to take them, but take English classes. Your electives are part of what you need to do anyways, so do something that you like and that you have fun with. You might learn something in an elective, like if you take something like philosophy like I did, or psychology, you might change your major to one of those. So your electives is a place where you can explore what you want to do in school. So do things that have always interested you or something you want to try because it's an elective. Go for it. Tip number 10, should you join a sorority or a frat? That is up to you. I did not. It wasn't a big thing at my school. At some schools it is. I personally wasn't the biggest fan of it because you have to live in a frat, you have to live in a sorority, you don't have space to yourself. And for girls, we could get catty. There are rules, there are all these obligations that you have to do to be a part of a sorority or frat. And to me, that was too much commitment. I wanted the freedom to be able to do whatever I wanted. So that wasn't a place for me. But it is fun having friends in sororities. It was fun going to frats. There are parties. It's a great way to make friends. So only you can tell if that is something that you want. And if it is, then go for it because it is some of the greatest moments of your lives. If you're not in a sorority or frat, I definitely recommend going to a frat party here or there. They're definitely fun. You want to have the college experience. I think the best thing I have looking back on college is that I really got to have an experience. I went to Arizona State. I got to go to pool parties. I really just got to have fun and get that part out of my system, and I really enjoyed it. So overall, you guys, just have fun. College is awesome. It is like the last time in your life that you're going to have so many things at your fingertips. Friends at your fingertips, jobs at your fingertips, advice at your fingertips. Everything is there, and appreciate it. So you are going to be just fine, and you are going to have so much fun because college is like the funnest time I ever had, and you're gonna enjoy it. And with the tips I gave you, I have no doubt that you are going to have a very successful 4 years at school. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want me to make more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel for more advice and lifestyle tips. And leave a comment below on what you thought or any other questions you have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.